So I've got this problem with bees, with hornets, what I believe is an English hornet.
That sounds horrible.
These guys come out in warmer weather. I guess it's obviously warmed up enough because this one looks full grown. That was like in my apartment area today. But they get all around the shop. What happens is, you got the big bay doors open, and particularly at night when the lights are on, they're in there. You'll get 10 of them at a time.
Is it the light that attracts them or what? Just
I guess it is, but they're pretty close by, obviously, because they come pretty quick. If you leave just the little light on by the door, you'll hear them running into the door.
That's great. Like, oh, fuck, door. Right.
Yeah, you'll hear them pinging off the door. They really like white colored stuff. So when they get inside, they like the rafters and all because the insulation up there is white. They hang out up there. And you got to try to spray them or something from up there. But if I can't find their nest, just to eradicate the issue, because I don't want to be working outside and find them that way.
No one wants to, man. They're just as evasive as like fire ants and stuff and could hurt you way worse.
Yeah, they say the nest may have 400, 600. Fuck. I'm not sure, though, if it's an English hornet, that's what they say, but that's kind of a loose figure.
English hornet. I'm just curious. Why English hornet? What's the difference between a hornet and an English hornet?
I don't know. It's a hybrid where they started mixing and all of a sudden they got big. The Japanese giant hornet, if you read up on them, it'll say some of the nests have like 100,000 in it. And that's why they're so deadly because, well, you can imagine 100,000 fire ants. They'd kill you if you couldn't get away.
Yeah. I mean, if usually you just step off the hill.
Yeah. Well, one guy told me he had a motorcycle wreck and his like fractures and things that he had weren't what really got him. It's that he landed in a fire ant mound before he knew it. He had a hard time getting away from them.
Oh, so much worse. I'm sorry. I have this visual of Biff from Back to the Future running into that manure truck. It's like the wreck is bad, but the aftermath of it's far, far worse. I'll be honest with you. If I was in your situation right now and I had those little fuckers...
Well, I heard him banging around in the room and he was violent. I've
never... like the Chris Farley of bees.
Well, this is the maddest one I've encountered because he was really pissed once he got in the window in between like the blinds and stuff.
Yeah.
It was a full racket. It wasn't me wondering, I wonder if that's a fly. I pretty much knew what it was, honestly.
The baby Huey of flies, and it's aggressive.
When they got in the garage area in the shop, last time I had to kind of set a trap there where I took a really bright flashlight and shined it against a white cardboard box. Like, turn all the other lights off.
Yeah.
Once they go for it, spray them then, instead of just having them fly all over. And if I can't find the nest, I'm going to build a trap similar to that lights up at night, is definitely white, and has a little hole they can go in. Yeah. And then they could find their way out, but what's the chances that they will? They'll probably get in there and just stay. Because they were pretty dumb. That's the saving grace. Yellow jackets will find you. The classic black hornet with the white face.
Yeah.
If they're after you, you better hope you can outrun them. These guys, these English hornets, you cannot outrun them. They are fast as lightning, but they're dumb. They're dumber than the others. They don't know you're the enemy. I've been hit by them before. One time when I was trimming some trees out in the woods and stuff, I got tagged in the forearm by a couple of them. And it
probably looked like Popeye after that.
It did hurt, but it's like you almost don't get stung by them when you see them. Just that day I did.
Yeah.
But I don't want to find the nest. That's my whole point.
I was about to say, man, you should go like what they did in Arachnophobia to the nest. A flaming arrow, just shoot it right in the heart of it and watch that fucker burn.
Yeah, you can usually pour like gasoline, or if it's in a tree or something, just fill up a super soaker with gasoline.
Yeah.
And tag them from 50 feet out or
that
whatever.
Sounds like more fun than my idea. We should do that.
Okay. Yeah, I got a finder's fee on the nest, by the way. It was $20, but it goes up, every day. I'd like someone to find it other than me.
It's like a ransom, kind of. We need to find that nest.
I don't know if you've been torn up by yellow jackets. They're terrible.
Luckily, I have not. I have stayed away from those fuckers my whole life, thankfully. I've been stung by wasps.
I think yellow jackets are the most aggressive, and they're real good with the scent. Once one stings you, they know you're the target, and they will fuck you up. But these, I haven't got attacked by a nest like that. I've just had the couple of stings by like a rogue one that was out somewhere, and the rest of them weren't there to join in. I will say this, they were not in this area until probably 15 years ago, but
Yeah.
you just would see one. And then you started seeing swarms maybe 7 years ago, and now I'm seeing them a whole lot more.
Yeah, it's just they get jobs in Greenville and living easily, and traffic gets more fucked. Oh, wait, no, that's people. I'm sorry. We're the filing cabinet for Greenville workers. I do actually have a minor problem on my back porch where I notice carpenter bees have been boring into it.
To prevent carpenter bees, you need a fake hornet's nest. And you can look online. There's different ways to make those. You can even use bags from a grocery store, like the
Plastic bags?
darker colored ones. Maybe even white ones. But you can make a fake hornet's nest, or they now have carpenter bee traps where when one goes in, again, it's scent based. The others that kind of fly by that trap say, something's in here I need to go after. They go in there and they get trapped too. The first one has to find his way in there by accident. Or actually, you open it up and put a dead one or two in there that you swat with a racket or something.
Yeah.
And then you've baited your trap that way, manually.
All right. I know what to do now.
They're $20 at Lowe's, those traps, but it might be better to put out the fake hornet's nest. They're afraid of that.
Oh, really?
It's like
so
a
am I,
scarecrow.
actually.
Yeah, it's like a scarecrow. Well, that's the crazy thing. You used to see those all the time. Now you don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if these other hornets are taking over and you don't see as many yellow jackets, but I had them real bad here. I got into about 7, 8 different nests. They had a little...
Seriously, they sound like a roaming gang.
They had a little safe haven over at my spot until I found them all.
Territory war.
Yeah, the black hornets that live in the looks like paper mache nest.
No.
What is it called other than a nest? You know what I mean? A hive.
Yeah.
Those things, they hurt like hell too when they sting you.
I don't imagine they tickle. No.
I've got them up my shirt and stuff before. Riding a bicycle too. I took it like a man. There was one that got me about 3 times in the stomach and chest.
Oh, fuck
on
that.
a bike, but I was at speed and I couldn't just jump off, so I came to a stop and then took my shirt off.
Yeah,
he flew, hit me in the neck, and went down and started going after it.
Doesn't even know my name.
Yeah, well, I think I got bit too. You know.
Oh, for real? It's biter.
People.
Kinky.
Yeah, right. Exactly. People that say, "Oh, I don't bite." Well, that bee did.
Yeah.
I've been riding with some people where they got in the car too, more than one. That might have been yellow jackets, and we about had some head-on collisions trying to get to a place that we could stop because we were freaking out in the car.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that.
It was hilarious in retrospect, or after we got out.
Yeah, after the fact. During it, though, you don't know what the hell's going to happen next.